Why did you feel compelled to be here today?
I came up here in 2020 after George Floyd was murdered, after I watched that video, and on Wednesday I got word that Renee Nicole Good was murdered in cold blood, and I made the decision right then and there that I was going to come up here one way or another. They fired the first shot. I'm not calling for peace anymore. I don't care what Fox News says. I don't care what that woman in the press room says. I'm not calling for peace. They fired the first shot. We have the Second Amendment for a reason. It's time for people to come back here with weapons and show these people that we're equals.
I can just feel the emotion coming off of you right now. You've been wearing it on your sleeve today, as I've seen you have some interactions with other protesters here. Describe to me some of those emotions that you're feeling right now.
I'm angry. I'm angry. We knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen.
This guy's fed posting outside of a federal building.
2024. That's why what I did right when I knew the election was going to go the way it did, that's why I went and I bought my first gun. I used to hate guns. I used to think that it was insane that we have more guns than people in this country. And in reality, I still do think that it's insane that we have more guns than people. But if we've got people like these guys out here just terrorizing people, kicking in doors with no warrants, kidnapping people
That's
with
a
no
Second
cause,
Amendment holder right there.
and murdering people for trying to flee and for obeying a command to leave the area, and then shooting her in the face like that after she drops her kid off at school. We have to show up with guns. We have to. There's no other way around it. I don't care if I don't have a Minnesota carry permit. I'm unarmed right now, but this is the last time I show up to face these guys without a weapon. There's no way. I got shot with a pepper ball 5 minutes after walking in here. I never laid a finger on them. I never raised a hand to them. I've only been using my voice. The time for speaking is over. The time for niceties is over. The time for peace is over. They fired the first shot. It is time to end this shit by any means necessary.
You're talking about, potentially going to a dark place in this country. Do you foresee
We're there. This is the dark place. This is the dark time. We have people being sent to Salvadorian concentration camps. We got other countries being raided for their oil. We're in the dark time. There's no way out of this. There's no voting our way out of this. We can't wait till November. There's no waiting to the ballot box. We need to get to the bullet box. That's the only way. If there was another way, I'd be advocating for it. I've spoken peacefully. I've marched peacefully. I marched without shotgun. I marched on Washington. I've been peaceful. I've acted peacefully. The time for peace is over.
I kneel.
The time for any means necessary is right now.
It's a powerful, powerful message that you're delivering here. When you're talking about facing these agents who are armed right now with, we're seeing them with pepper spray, obviously shooting the pepper balls, but we've seen them also with long guns. What's the message that's being delivered to you by your federal government, you feel, in this moment?
That they don't care about us. That they don't care about us. I'm mixed. I'm part Native, I'm part black. They don't care about me. They don't.
I will disavow this when President Trump goes on fucking Twitter and turns down the rhetoric himself.
That'll never happen.
They don't
You'll
care.
just keep turning it the fuck up.
No, from blast.
They've said it. They want remigration. They want to put us somewhere else. They want to remove us from this country. So they want to do this. We can't just march. We can't just wait until November. They want to remove us. They want to kill us.
Hope it doesn't come to that. We're already seeing this play out as a pattern now in city after city, right? The day after Renee Good is shot and killed, 2 more people shot in Portland. There were people shot in Chicago before that. What do you see the ultimate project as the Trump administration is engaged in here? Like, what is the country that you think that they are trying to create?
They want a whites-only country. Or whites only,
that is it.
Or for their useful people that work for them. They don't care about anybody else. And I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in Jesus Christ out of my sins. I'm not ready to go meet him yet. But at this point, this cannot go on like this. This cannot go on.
How do you marry that faith and the peaceful message of Jesus with also this sense of there's no other way out of this?
This guy's probably going to get arrested.
Violence, as you laid out just a moment ago.
It's a hard marriage, but you know, turning the other cheek only gets you so far. At some point, people need to rise up.
We just heard here in just
Damn,
the last few
this guy's
minutes
for real.
that for a while, the FBI had said it wasn't going to give local authorities access to evidence in this case, that only the FBI, the federal government, essentially was going to investigate itself for this shooting. But with just in the last few minutes, the Attorney General for the state of Illinois and the District Attorney here in Hennepin County have
Let's see if his GoFundMe gets as much money as a white lady calling a black kid the N-word.
Of evidence. Do you have any hope that there's an opportunity for justice there from the investigation that that local authorities would carry out?
You know, Keith Ellison stood up in 2020 and helped deliver justice for George Floyd. I have no doubt that the state of Minnesota will do the right thing and pursue justice in this case if the federal government won't, and if I support them doing their own investigation, and if the people involved don't want to cooperate with the investigation or provide any material evidence, then they can be charged with obstruction as well. You know, they committed a crime in the state of Minnesota. They committed a murder on the streets of Minneapolis, so they violated Minnesota law, and they need to be held accountable.
Thank you very much for your time. You came here to protest. I'll let you get back to it. But before I do, is there anything else you would
I don't know if this guy came here to protest, man.
Yeah, this guy is fucking fired up.
This guy might have came here to kill.
I would just say we need to step up. We need to rise up. Anybody who's on the sidelines, anybody who has a voice, needs to step up. And when I say any means necessary, it's not just weapons and taking up arms. You know, we need everybody to speak up against this.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the time, man. Let's get back to it. Yeah.